And I was like, wait, if I actually do the math, it's only like 2 million XP for an entire summon. Maybe.
Doing the weekly challenge log is probably worth it, but after that, you know.
Well, I never did the original shared fate.
Oh, you need to get all the factions leveled up. Rip. How did I lose?
I mean, we're not gonna make you rage. That's your question.
That'll tick. You can do it. Never mind.
Wait.
Where'd everybody go? Oh, Salenta, I think you're supposed to come over and attack the boss too.
No, I know, but I have to wait for the putt for the balls to cross the middle. I did run over, and right as I got over there, the boss turned around.
Hand of pain.
What was that? Just the health and bound?
Yeah.
Hand of pain.
I don't know if anyone else can help when the hand first spawns, throw a few GCDs on the hand.
That's a no ben or no home game right there. That's my bad.
The AoEs came in slightly differently timed.
Yeah, I literally don't pay attention to my health during that.
Yeah, no, it's because the way how the speed of healing and AoE
The way
damage. Yeah, it just sometimes doesn't add up correctly.
Yeah, this fight in particular feels like it occasionally just decides you're going to get screwed on a pull for no particular reason.
Well, like the first explosion came in like 2 seconds later, which meant the second and third explosions came in at the same time, which put you lower than normal. And then because the auto attack happened in between a heal hitting you, because the speed of healing, you just fall over.
Well, I think a lot of it is auto attacks, given how strong they are.
Yeah,
It's like how Tam will occasionally drop to near death, just
like right here,
and
right
other times would be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
These auto attacks are pretty crazy, actually.
Yeah, basically I'm saying it feels like this fight in particular occasionally crits super hard, and there's not really a good way to predict that.
Yeah, see right here? You could just die. If that auto attack happened at the same time as that hit. Do I need to go further north?
I can sit on that spoke. It just feels like I'm gonna hit Tylete with it because he's like right next to it. And before it's been okay, because maybe you've always gone a little bit further than right on than I don't know, because I can go on the spoke, and if Tylete dies, then it's because he's not in the right spot.
Okay.
Because I'm supposed to be able to be on that spoke. That's where I'm supposed to be. I keep hitting Kanata because I'm not. So if
Where do we get that I'm supposed to be on the right of the south?
I,
Because if you're supposed to be on this spoke, that leaves me like no.
I mean, I can always just move like there instead
Okay.
of there. That way, I guess you could probably stand here. It'd probably be okay.
it's just weird that things that were fine before are not fine any longer. Like I don't understand.
My wallet. Can you addle this one, please? Garminrars.
It's gonna be weird.
I've forgotten just how big those were.
By weird, I didn't know you meant like you were gonna leave.
one behind? I think I did.
You did make it. Do you want to go over the thing again? Or do we all know? Does anyone need a refresher?
Might be a good idea.
So let's pretend it started at B again.
Yep. One pie slice would be the 2. So you'd stand just to the right of the 2. And the other person would be standing over here by B.
Yeah, you want to be at least like one light away, maybe 1.5. I don't know. That seems a little far back, but so the odd would be where I am. Even's going to be like here or here.
The cleave is huge, and he does spawn like a few feet behind where the person is standing.
Yeah, that's why it's nice if the odd person's not like actually on the yellow ring, but like outside a little bit of it.
Yeah, if you are like on this texture, you're likely to get pushed into the wall. But if you're on this texture, you shouldn't get pushed into the wall.
The odd person standing here, you should be safe, like right here, but there's no reason to be risky.
And then we would go, so that was at B, then 2 over, it would go from 2 to C to here. So this would be where 3 stands, and then 4 would stand over here. And then 5 would be standing where Salenta is, and 6 would be standing here.
We can't get to the last one.
I thought we had something set up so that we either overrun or underrun on one of them to let people behind kick.
So the 1 and 2 can run the other direction, or they can cut through the middle.
No, it wasn't that. I think it was either 3 or 4 or 5 and 6. We had something else coming.
What we did was we basically said instead of running a full 2 for 3 and 4, we can do like 1.5.
And 7 and 8 can go the other direction. 8 can be on the
Yeah, 7 and 8
far
are
right
also
of 7.
So yeah, if you're number 3 in particular, and you're waiting by 1 and 2, and you run like on this outside ring, you're actually going to probably be too slow. So that's why I think we were talking about only going like 1.5.
Well, also, the reason why we wait after the second one is because there's the explosion that's gonna, like, you have to stop and wait for the explosion in front of you to go off.
That's not scary.
Yeah.
Oh, right. No one was hitting the hand. That's right.
Well, usually people are supposed to switch off whenever it's at after that hand of pain if it's at 10% because it can't ever get whatever too far. But
Our DPS there doesn't need to change. I just was dead for like 30 seconds.
oh,
Yeah.
I did not see that you were dead. All right, cool.
Wait, what? Okay.
Very long time.
It's not my job.
I'm surprised we recovered.
I mean, that's pretty much the only time somebody can die.
Yeah, pretty much. But there are other things wrong with having a person die there for 30 seconds.
Yeah. So clearly, even that's not a spot because we never really did. What?
Why
I don't
is
know.
it still taking?
My text didn't seem to go off. No, we're all dead. I don't know. And I hit tab and then I just kept hitting my buttons and it just like wasn't happening. I really doubt I was out of range, but that's the only thing I can think of.
Nope. probably dead. B.
Oh, I turned around.
Wait.
You know, that kind of could be okay, actually. I shouldn't have run into the middle, and it actually would have been okay. Like if I get 2 and just run the opposite way.
Yeah, I mean, if you're on the opposite side of the thing and you are an even number, then it's not the end of the world. If you're an odd number and you're on the opposite side, then your even person is probably wrecked because they'll get knocked into the wall from the blasty charge.
Yeah, I mean, the way it goes wrong is if it, like, cleaves forward and hits them apart. But... Or if somebody doesn't know what's...
%. Ah!
I trusted you.
I trusted me too.
No, I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I'm ready to die.
Let's dive to the thing that comes right after the limit cut.
Oh man, I have no idea what comes after the cut.
I do.
There's some DC going on. Oh, I hit the wrong buttons.
555. Is
Oh,
that normal?
crits.
Okay, I'm just gonna die right now. And there's nothing to do.
You're definitely gonna die in a second.
I would guess the thing after limit cut is lots of moving forward and back.
No, actually, like limit cuts basically all we do with Cruise Chaser for at least the foreseeable future.
Huh.
We have to do some brute stuff. Well, at least we have to do the Nisi with the different colors. 4-color Nisi.
That sounds familiar, but I don't remember how it works at all.
They added yellow and green. That's how it works.
I never learned how it worked in the first place, so.
Wow, I'm just blanking right there.
Tired again today?
Oh, I playing Apex Go and I'm
Robot?
Tam has turned into a robot.
Am I fine again? Nope.
A little bit.
Now I should be good.
What happened?
I have no idea. Like, Discord has been really weird for me today. Alright, let's see if some caffeine will perk me up.
Unfortunate.
Battle for this. B. What the fuck?
Did I go too far?
That's the other reason why 3-4.
I went too far.
I don't know what number you are, so we can't tell you.
No, I know what number I was, and I'm telling you, I went too far.
Oh, well, that was I just died for the reason that I remembered why 3 and 4 don't go all the way, which is that if you go all the way to like here, right, then like the people who are 5 and plus need to wait for the explosion to go off, because 3 and 4 are going to happen 3 and 4 like as this circle is exploding. So you need to give people room
And
to stand
like-
safely.
Yeah,
That's why
the
we should only
people who
probably
are
go here.
5 through 8 need to be standing like right here, waiting for the explosion.
Yeah, but 3-4 need to be like back
Uh-huh.
a ways.
Yeah.
Even like here is fine. Like here.
That's cutting it close. Like, if your angle is even a little bit off, you'll end up cleaving the party, right?
Well, if the party is up, like Cruise Chaser lands here, right? So if you're like over
It
here,
lands behind wherever the person is standing.
yeah.
Back
So
a few feet. So, like, if your angle is off, like I'm saying, if your angle is off even a little bit, there's no point in just like blaming the party for standing in the wrong spot because you couldn't be bothered to stand like 2 more feet over.
it's 4 can't be too far behind though, because the rings behind them will catch up to them.
Well,
I mean, no more so than regular groups.
right. Like, we're waiting for this, like, the middle explosion is happening at that point, right? So you have extra time at that point to catch up if you are 4, like back here. Like, you are as far forward as you can be. So
Now Tam's catching them all.
Oh no! His internet has gone too far.
My Reddit check isn't working.
You are not connected to the game.
Wait, am I gonna come back in incapacitated?
If we start the fight, I think you will.
I hope you come back in dead anyway.
Well, I did go too far. Let me know when I'm logged out.
You can force a log out by logging in, right? You just have to do it twice. What's the chill?
Nope, it says after you cancel once, it says please wait and try logging in later.
Yeah, and that just locked you out. So then you just need to do it again.
Well, no, it took like 15 seconds for it to not say that.
Ah, okay. What is the chill middle option?
Basically, you just put the party in the middle and move out whenever it explodes instead of running around.
What about
So-
the fourth explosion?
That's the one you move out.
Move out of it.
Ah,
So you, if you are 3, 4, 5, 6, you just stay right here and then you move into your position.
I think I suggested that like a year ago.
I'm alive.
I don't know, that was a year ago. You're a completely different person.
I don't remember a year ago. I just remember we spent about a month on this one thing.
Hey, my Reddit check works.
I'm certainly willing to revisit it, but I'm not willing to seriously discuss possibilities without diagrams because it's too abstract to me. I'm sure that whatever you're suggesting has a diagram somewhere. I'm just saying, like, I
It
can't evaluate
does.
it without a
I'm trying
diagram.
to find.
Oh, what? That wasn't even a take post that killed me. Although he did hit me in that narrow window where I hit home gang, and I'm still not invulnerable.
Are we not bringing ours in at the same time anymore, Tylee?
So,
I always wait till after they explode one more time.
okay, because before, when we
They
started,
can't take two at first, apparently.
yes, but before Kanata was saying that the second one was too late, and so they were having problems.
I think it's the first one was late, so they didn't have time in the middle to adjust. But if we always do ours like right after,
See, I do mine normally right after it does its
Yeah, me
etheroplasm thing. So,
as long as the first one
Are the
isn't late, it's probably okay.
yeah, are the healers good with that, or what are we doing?
either is fine.
Well, this contradicts what was said earlier.
No, that's just random chance that because of the weird auto attack ticks, you could take two and an auto, and then another splash and another auto, and like 10% of the time, that's just too much HP for a tank.
Okay.
I mean, it's not 10% for me. Like I've only fallen over there once in recent history, and that includes the last like 300 pulls.
So today and yesterday.
Midori, are you ready?
I didn't know we were done discussing this. Whatever. It's fine. I know this mechanic doesn't concern you. I just want to know when to bring my stupid doll in. That's all.
Right then was fine.
I worry for my life. I don't trust people with green icons. Because I look up and my health is like sub 1,000 and they're casting like
Glare.
Glare.
Bio.
That's fine. I'm watching.
Those are instincts. I can't see those, but yeah.
Broil.
Usually glare and broil, or look up and I'm like, well, okay.
I don't trust anybody
goes like at the same time as or like right after carrot, my health gets like frighteningly low for me. But
yeah, it does, but it's always.
But it wasn't before. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, you can always take two. It's just scary. It's just don't look your HP too much. Yeah.
I'm gonna come in here on machinist. You guys can deal with that curing stuff by yourself.
Do you have what's it called? Second wind on there?
I'm also on Genus,
You're acting like I'm not using it.
Okay. I hope you're using it in between the second and third hit. There's also potions of trust.
No.
Yeah, don't use potions of trust.
This is not my job!
You have a heal skill. Second wind is a heal skill. It's just healers coordinating their abilities. At least you actually have a self-heal. Like, Physic actually does nothing.
Sorry.
I can't do my job. Like,
I moved early.
like, do I kill myself?
I got scared by the puddle.
Somehow I've been tab targeting the hand when I jump back.
I assume that's because you have the click to select option on.
No, when I tab, it targets the closest to me, and like I don't know, for some reason now you're getting the hand a little bit closer to the.
It's completely random as to the relative exact positioning, because I do try to put the hand somewhere in the middle. So, depending on what way the tornadoes spawn, completely randomly, it could be technically the closest to you or not. If you haven't noticed it till now, then it's probably just because you got lucky.
Well, before when we were doing it, it never ever happened. Ever.
Wait, why are you even tap targeting?
We're aware of the setup. Double keyboard, no mouse.
Right, but what I mean is, no, I tap target, but like, he shouldn't be flipping target.
Sometimes I just hit it out of weirdness.
I can't.
That could be the reason why I never did it before, was because I was never pressing tab before.
Oh no.
That was not actually my oh no, but my oh no is that the hand was placed wrong, so the orb was going right towards where I was standing instead of. But I was able to solve that, and then I just fell over from lack of HP.
Did everybody else die to a tank buster?
Nope. Die to the hand going.
Wandered into the ball.
Yep. Oh look, Tam exists.
I lived.
Did actually somehow. Next level strats. Let's just have Tam carry the rest of the fight.
Oh, it's because I blow the rest of my cooldowns right there so that I can live through all the slams and the stuff.
Help.
I'll go with that percent.
Good.
Should be okay.
Oh. Okay, it was a blind. What?
Someone looked at it.
Alright, Kanata, we got this.
Oh yeah,
Maybe?
the big
No.
hit. Oh, that's right. Alright, we can see
Killer LP3.
Judgment Nisi.
Thought we've had people survive the J kick before.
Yeah, he went like 30 seconds into the new phase.
I mean, we were learning the Nisi the last time we were in here.
Hence new. Anyway, by the way, this right here where I'm standing, you'll get hit in the wall. That's too far out. So
Here.
that's probably fine. I was just barely knocked into the wall. Out here.
Okay, yeah, it's just in front of us then.
I love that an auto goes to a crit admiral.
Why do their autos do more than 30k damage?
Come on, that's not even 40% of your health.
If they crit, it's about 35% of our health.
That was not supposed to be D, was it? It was supposed to be 1. Or not 1, A, right? Or, wait, B. Oh, I'm so bad at that!
Your party split strat, right?
1, 5, and 6 went to D. The rest of the party went to B. Chaos ensued!
The thing is, that's almost the split strat, yeah.
So close. Accidentally close.
Do that now.
Hang on a second. You know what we can do now? Look at this. Look at this. Holy shit. The circle
It's
is
gonna blow our mind.
Sure, they took away our ability to place waymarkers mid-fight, but look at how many colors we have now. I mean, we have the same number of colors. We have markers in all 8 positionals. We could do the split strat.
Do we want to try it actually for reals?
I don't really
Are-
know.
Yeah, are we
That's
going
why I'm like,
to
I
discuss
just-
it or what?
I don't recall a lack of waymarkers being the reason we couldn't do it.
I because of the way people's microphones are set up, I cannot understand a thing you guys are saying if you're talking at the same time. So could Salenta, you repeat yourself, please?
I think there were 2 issues. The first is, well, I think markers actually were an issue, but maybe not the dominant one. The other is that if you're getting used to it, it's easy to go the wrong way because 1, 2, 5, 6 is not the most intuitive thing to remember.
That was usually it.
Personally, it will be my preference just because trying to jam the entire party on the same blob is resulting in the it's resulting in the spacing problem where it gets pretty fiddly as to whether you're too far or not far enough, and splitting up doesn't have that issue.
I don't know what other people feel like, but like, I've never once thought of like that being the reason why I died there. So I don't know.
I can't tell because usually what'll happen is I'll do what I think is correct, and then some blasty charge kills me, and I'm like, oh. The times where I can identify exactly what happened are few. But what splitting up does help with somewhat is, this people have a lot more breathing room.
Do they? It's the same thing, just mirrored, and now there's 2 separate groups doing it.
Yeah, but the groups before don't have to run ahead to get to a safe zone. Like the next group is on the other side, so you don't have to like sprint ahead.
I don't know. I like I said, it's never been what's killed me. So if other people screw up, that's not what's like. I can't tell what's other people are doing wrong. So if they think it would, if you think it would help you, then let's change. I'm fine with that.
I don't think that's what's killing us either, but if people not facing the right direction or getting hit by the explosion, So someone's dead, so now someone's getting hit by two things. It's never been because we're all standing on top of each other.
I mean, it might make it less catastrophically lethal, but
It's
Unless someone on the opposite side is now, it faces the wrong direction, they kill everybody on the other side, right? No? Is that wrong?
it's less an issue of standing on top of each other and more that trying to put all of them in the same sequence makes the spacing a lot tighter. I remember being killed quite a lot, and it actually happened once today because there wasn't enough space to do both the blasty charge and get out of the following explosion.
yeah, but that's because people forgot what the strategy was. If we were doing this split up, somebody still would have died from that anyway. Like people just not need
It's
to
not just
go
issue
that.
memory. You simply put have a lot more room to play with if you split up.
Well, let's take a break and you find a diagram. How about that? Baby. It's like 10:45, so find a diagram, we can look at it, and we have to reset anyways. Because I need one too. I need pictures. Possibly a video, even.
Yeah, I don't know of a diagram for splitting up. I do know of a lot of videos. I did actually find the diagram for the middle centering strat, but that was mostly mentioned as a curiosity. Well, I say that, and now I've just found a diagram for it.
Yay!
No, I was gonna make a diagram.
Like an Onion headline. This just in. Area programmer reinvents wheel.
Isn't Mari Kiri Lemons' girl?
No.
No.
Oh. Which one is... I thought Lemons' girlfriend changed her name. Why'd she change
To
it?
Ravenna
Oh.
Nava. Her
Okay.
name was Rivy Poo Hoo.
Oh,
Ricky
okay.
Poo who?
And she changed to Alala. She changed it to that. But when they got married, she changed it to Nava. And then they never logged on again.
And they lived happily ever after.
As far as you know.
I want to think that.
I mean, they live together, don't they?
I believe so. I hope it's going well. That little diagram makes it seem so easy.
Well, the diagram that was posted changes a couple things, obviously. One of which is that they pointed the cones and the lines straight forward and straight backwards, for the sides that they're on. And that's only possible because they have more time to sort of get people from the inside to the outside, and the outside to the inside, which probably would not be possible with the 8 persons on one side straight.
Oh yeah. Oh. And now keep forgetting to put on my actual T gear.
So I don't mind trying it. I mean, it doesn't really change anything for me. It doesn't seem like it's anything significant anyway. The only thing that you need to remember is now we have a new thing to figure out, which is, are you going left or right?
So you're saying we're playing hot or not? And you swipe right if it's hot, you swipe left if it's not.
Sure.
I'm not. What are your numbers there?
Huh? Oh, those are my stats.
Oh.
When,
Never
like,
mind. Don't care.
Like, that's with the correct gear, or with the incorrect gear versus with the correct gear.
Crit, spell speed, death?
Crit, det, direct hit.
Oh. Right, 0 spell speed.
Yeah.
Interesting that all 3 go on.
Well, yeah, because all your material now are active.
No, it's different for me.
Well, it's because I'm using all of my left side pieces from I-500. So the only thing that's changing are my accessories. Because the stats on all my left side pieces are amazing.
So we're trying the split.
Okay, make sure that you watch the diagram, because there is an important difference in the way that the strat works with how the cleaves are dealt with. Basically, instead of having the party be in front of the people who are going next, the party are going to be on this outer ring. And the odd numbers are going to be facing forward on this little line here. So you're going to be facing forward, and then the other person is going to be behind them. They can be like right on the butt too, because the cleave is now going away as opposed to the side. So let's suppose it's 1 and 2, and it starts at 2, right? So the group will run over here. 1 will move forward and be on this part, facing forward. And 2 will be back here. And then the whole group moves around. 3 and 4 happen. There's a lot of explosions that happen before 5 and 6. But then 1 and 2 shift to the outside ring here. And 5 and 6 go into the inside part. And you're going to be like a whole half rotation away whenever 5 and 6 go off. So you're going to be over by D at that point. And then 7 and 8 is the same thing. But yes, making sure that we split correctly so that 1, 2, 5, 6 go to the red or yellow, and the 3, 4, 7, 8 go to the blue or purple. That's going to be the challenge and the thing that we will likely wipe on when someone's like, oh no, I went the wrong direction. But is that like more solvable, more better, easier to
I mean,
have everyone learn?
it was absolutely the reason why we originally switched from trying to do the split strat to having everybody go to the same side, because we didn't understand the limit cut and how it like worked mechanically, and we just wanted to learn how it worked mechanically without fucking up the splitting sides and stuff.
Also, for the purposes of the start of that phase, try to stand on like one of these little balls that corresponds with your
You
gateway.
will get clipped.
Just on the inside of them. Yeah.
No. Let me finish. Please stand on these little balls at the start of the phase so that we don't have people standing on top of each other and you can see your fucking number. And then once you get your number and you know which number you are, you can scooch in.
If we're standing at our relative positions on the circle, that's fine, but we can't be standing on the dot.
Alright. Spread the fuck out. That's all I'm saying. It's more important than before to know what number you are in advance.
I know what you're getting at. I'm just clarifying. Don't actually stand on the circle. Which is something that we have discussed in the past also.
Right, we were supposed to split our 8 ways, right?
Yes, 8-way, just to make sure that we don't have 2 people.
I mean, I've certainly gotten busy about it, but I will try to be on my 8-way.
Once I get past the point where we're panicking like, oh, we actually finished the phase, then hopefully that part will become second nature.
I'm ready.
Yeah, for those of you on PC, I believe you can make ACT shout your number at you, but that obviously doesn't help the PlayStation users.
Keep that on before, yeah.
Or solve the fundamental issue.
Oops.
I can't get another GCD in.
Why y'all got so many buffs on it?
Dancer stuff. Punch.
Man, he sucker punched me. That's not cool.
They both sucker punched you.
Just came up out of nowhere. It was like, that guy.
And was gonna hit me. I was ready for that one. Glad that didn't.
Paddle, please. That wasn't perfect, but
In that position, which one was the two explosions? Were they at C and A?
No, they were at B and D.
B and D.
It was either
Really?
B or 2 because we ran to a green
Hello.
marker on the.
So it was 2 and 4.
yeah.
So in that orientation,
1, 2, 5, 6, come this way.
that's what I thought. So then,
You're either a hot
3, 4, 7,
color
and 8
or a
should have
cool
ran
color.
to A, right?
Sorry, you're talking over each other. What?
So because 1, 2, 5, and 6 came down to 2, which then would have been C, right? Then 3, 4, 7, and 8 should have gone to.
I mean, they should have gone to 4 and then rotated around to 8. Yes.
Right. Okay. I'm just making sure. So.
And also, as soon as the first pair goes off, first pair should be on the center ring. The second pair needs to like trade rings.
Kanata, were you 1?
Yes.
You can't be in front of us anymore. You have to be in the middle.
I know.
No,
I was like, why is he running ahead of me? He's gonna get hit by this thing.
Yes, I will. I did.
He's gonna hit him. Yeah.
Also, did you run to A, Kana? I swear you were with me. And then it freaked me out because I'm like, wait, I shouldn't be here. So I ran across to the other side.
no, Kanata was over
he
here
was with
because I
Was how did
I
I get
was-
so turned around?
Well, no, I started to go to A, and then I was like, wait, no, that's not right. And then I went to 3. So I went this way, right? Like, I went over here,
Oh, okay.
and then I was like,
no,
wait a
you
minute.
started.
And then
No,
I went
because-
directly to like 3, and then or like here. I went from A to C.
To the
Which one
video.
you were streaming?
Yeah, to the video because I'm pretty sure you were running in the proper position because I was 2, and if you had been there, I would have been dead.
I was gonna say, yeah, you were in front of me. I was watching the 1 because I was making sure I went the right way because I was 5. I'm like, go with 1 and 2.
Yeah, I eventually went the right way after going the wrong direction for a sec.
Because I was 3 and I didn't see what happened on our side, but I'm pretty sure that the dash to 4 killed 7 and 8.
I was 4. The camera fade out happened before I could really see what was happening to me. I think I might have gotten knocked into the next explosion, maybe. I'm not sure.
I keep changing this. I can't find the video now.
It's over. I linked it in the timestamp.
You linked it? Where?
But yeah, I don't know what was happening on the other side. I was looking more or less straight down, not across.
Yeah, I went towards D. I was like, wait, nope. And I went the other way. Let's see.
It looks like the explosions were B and D, huh?
Oh yeah, they totally were B and D. Yeah, they were totally B and D. I went towards D for a sec. Was like, wait, nope. Flipped around, went towards B. It was in
Yeah,
time.
I went the wrong way then.
So like nearest has 4. Placeholder has 7.
Yeah, I had 7.
Tam has 8.
I had 6. That's all I know.
Yep.
I got
37.
killed by the charge, though.
Well, yeah, you would have gotten killed by the charge because unless you got killed by someone else's charge, placeholder's charge would have come at the wrong angle for you and shot you in the wall.
Well, no, I got killed by force charge.
Ah,
Obviously, Kanata's stream does not look in that direction.
Yeah.
Do you think you were too far towards the middle, or, like, in other words, not far enough out? Or do you know?
I don't remember.
Oh. You guys got caught with circles.
For that, it hit his dead body, but
Oh, I mean, it hit near us.
I'm pretty sure Nearest got knocked back into the puddle, and then his dead body got hit by it. Because he and Tam died at the same time, and Tam wasn't in it.
Yeah, I mean, just as with pretty much every other strat, if you're doing this, you need to be as close to the leading puddle as possible.
Yeah, I think 3 and 4 need to be further up.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I'm reasonably certain that was the issue with me, so. Don't know what happened to everyone else, though.
the thing about 3 and 4 is that, like, it's kind of awkward timing compared to all the other ones. Like, if we're both running towards the next one, we might not make it all the way there before it starts going off, but I guess that's okay.
Yeah, you just keep running. You're facing the correct direction already.
Also, for the people that are just about to be charged and everything, I think you're supposed to be on the circle that's at the end of the spokes.
Rough.
Yeah, the lights are also fine, but somewhere around here. You don't want to be any closer in because of the central discharge, but do it if you're here. There's plenty of room on the side for everyone else.
I'm not totally sure that that's true, but because that's the thing that's weird is that the two attacks, one of them is a cone, and then the charge is a line. And the line's kind of fat, but as long as it's on his back, it's probably fine.
If it's charging at somebody back on this line, like people on the side are going to get clipped.
Yeah, if you're on the yellow thing,
Yeah, no, you don't want to be on the outer line. You want to be inner.
Yeah, this line.
You did it once. Let's try it again. It was fairly clear, relatively speaking, what went wrong there. So
everything.
not everything, just a lot of things.
Many things.
Oh, that's the wrong ability. You may have a problem later.
We like hadn't even pulled yet.
don't know this, but oh shit.
Which ability?
Help. Okay. Got it.
More. Oh, jeez. I tried to help, so I pulled it a little farther than normal, and I couldn't flip back in time.
Was that what you were warning us about, Nearest?
Let's just go with yes.
Slapping that funky bass.
Was that the hand of base?
It was not hot.
Don't look.
Still see his health bar. I can still see the health bar. It's fine. That's not always the case.
once I get back.
Konami, get back.
Did we go too far? Well, first off, I don't know what's going on the 7-8 side. Were we too far forward or too far back?
It looks like we were supposed to start moving as soon as the 3 went off, both of us.
What numbers are you
I
guys?
feel like one of the advantages of this strat is you don't actually have to like stop moving at any given point, but the group needs to move sort of like in lockstep.
You did the same thing I did, which was after taking 1 and 2, you're like 1, and then get hit, and then 2, and then you just continue running along the ring. Nope, can't do that. You gotta go like follow the 5-6, but on the outer lane.
Yeah, you need to be between the 5 and 6 on the but you're on the outer, and the 5 and 6 or 7 and 8 or whatever can't be right up on each other.
You're concerned I was too close to the middle?
No, you're right in front of me. I was 5. You're gonna get cleaved. If I'm standing at 3, you can't be standing here.
But you should be up here.
No, you should always be behind the next advancing number. If you already went.
Yeah, I don't know. I get that conceptually. My point is Konada was too far back. Not that I was too far forward.
Yeah, as a general rule of thumb, let's just arbitrarily say Eos has the cleave. If you're not part of that, the safest place for you to be is over here by the death wall.
Not that close to the death wall.
Death Wall is your friend.
Like, what I'm saying is like, I was going to run to the outside as soon as the next explosion went off. Like, I was in the process of moving to the outside when I died because mysterious dash from the other side. I don't know what happened there, but
Oh, people were dead. That's what happened.
okay, so maybe I got targeted then. Like, you were standing like here, expecting the cleave to go forward, but I was like expecting you to set your cleave off over here. So I was like in the process of running over here. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could have run this way. I just didn't think I needed to, so I just took the shortest path to my destination.
I'm gonna watch this little animation again because it'll show the explosions. Okay,
And
yeah.
That's really what it's all about, explosions.
3 and 4 happen right after the middle explosion. So we need to be like up there waiting for as close to the like don't stand in where the next explosion is going to be as possible. And then the funny thing is, like, after you get past that explosion, like, look at the halfway point of this diagram. After the middle explosion and then one more explosion, people just stop. Like, you can stop running because the explosions will no longer catch back up to you once you've moved 90 degrees from after the middle explosion. So there's like critical timing points move one, then handle the cleave thing. Move one, then wait, handle the cleave thing. Then move 2 more, and then just chill. All right. Say wipe, but you know, flashes will do that for us.
Let me know when you're ready, Carrot.
I'm good.
Like, he has a slime, right?
I'd say he's more like a sorcerer ooze than a gelatinous cube.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that brings up connotations of specific properties that we just don't have. Or I can just die. That's fine.
I think I'd call him water elemental.
No. We've seen water elementals in this game. They're just like floating ball.
Yeah, but water elementals don't summon backup.
This guy is clearly a Pepsi elemental. Now, placeholder's right. He's definitely a weird. My bad.
Yeah, you should know better, Carrot.
This guy is one. In fact, this whole dungeon series is 100% is it.
Yep.
The blue-red one, right?
Mm-hmm.
That does sound about right. Man, it's been a long time since I played Magic. I'm questioning that. Uh,
25.2%.
Yeah, the way that they eat ads based on their predicted position rather than their actual position is kind of frustrating. I need to remember to have him like stutter step if I'm going to try to finish it off.
You could just throw a lightning shock as you're moving, and that should generally be enough, and it won't ever accidentally kill it.
Yeah, there are times I wish you could get the decimal percentage all the time instead of just at the end of the fight, since, well, you see the issues the truncation is causing here.
Well, I mean, if it says 25, it's not low. Because it always rounds up percentages. Or it rounds down percentages, I should say.
My problem is if I use a lightning shock there, I like interrupt my big combo.
I see. Well, you do what's smart for you.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't go the right way. Not that it matters.
No, I was already dead.
I think I had 7, Santa.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out what number of people didn't have.
Maybe 3?
I had 3.
4?
I counted up to 4.
5?
I had 5.
6?
I had 6.
I think you were 8.
Yours had 8.
Well, then you didn't have a number. We just went through all.
So, wait. 2. Who was 2?
Would have noticed if 2 was off, right?
I was 2.
3.
I was 2 and I did it correctly.
Must have been 8, right? No, 7.
No.
3?
No, I was.
Wait!
Who was
this stuff-
4?
Does it matter? We can't go in there with people dead.
Well, if 8's dead, you only lose 2 people. If it's 4, then that was the problem.
4 sounds correct.
Okay.
4 is not been counted for.
4 is death.
Last pull.
Last pull. Let's do this.
I'm fine if we fail on Nisi, but we need to be consistent and get back to it again.
1.
Oh,
Where the heck is 2?
Oh, I went
dead.
Oh dear.
Did I honestly go the wrong way again?
All right. Well,
Also 4. Where's 4?
I was 4, and when I went to the side I thought I was, no one
Yeah.
was.
So can we establish a thing where like instead of doing this weird left-right split, we either say you run towards the one that spawns on the east side or the west side, not like starting from B. So like if it spawns at basically A1, B, or 2, you're going like 1, 2, 5, 6 are going towards that one, and if it spawns at CD,
that is exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, that's
I
exactly
thought we
what
were doing it from B.
No.
BD. Okay. So we're doing it from AC then.
Warming cool colors.
So I don't have the energy to analyze this right now. I can't tell if I went the wrong way or not. Because I thought I went the right way, but then none of the numbers there matched me. So I just left and went to the other side, said fuck it.
No, you were on the 1, 2, 5, 6 side then.
I went the wrong way because I fucked up. I was 6. I went the wrong way.
Woof. Big oofs. Big oofs.
Well, once we get to limit cut more, hopefully we can like consistently get to limit cut.
Well, what's the harder dance to learn? This or the dance for your wedding?
I don't know how to dance at all.
Good luck.
All right, we're gonna train. Does anybody have Dance Dance Revolution?
I do. As long as you like Max 2 original and Kona Mix.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm gonna see myself out.
Different kind of dance. See ya.
Good night. People need to go.
I did
I'll
not
be
get
back.
a lot of sleep because I had to
Good
go
night.
do a mahjong presentation.